Alright, yo guys, welcome to another stream and welcome back to Zeus F1 Gaming. We are live once again with. So basically, we are going to start. We are going to start our daily practice sessions from today onwards with a 30-day challenger series on multiple tracks. We are going to try all of the tracks, almost all of the tracks, which will help us improve in racecraft, tire management, and so on. So we will be doing a 2-hour daily session. You can check out the thumbnail of the stream to see what we are going to do actually. And we are going to be doing a 1-hour practice session of each track, then a short qualifying session, and finally a 50% long race session. To close off the stream, maybe today we won't be doing a 50% stream, 50% race all the way, as time might not permit. We just have a 2-hour window for practicing daily, so that is the constraint we are having at the moment. But still, we'll be doing a single practice session, a short quali session, and a 50% long race. It will be no assist, no rewinds. Difficulty is obviously we are going to keep it to the maximum level, which is 110, and weather and time of day to start. At least at the start of some of the races, we are going to keep it dry. We don't want to get into trouble at this moment due to rain, but we will be shifting to rains as well in the later stages of the series. So whoever is joining in, welcome to the stream, welcome to Zeus Gaming, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you never miss out on our challenges series, because we are going to do this almost 30 days straight. If we are going to take a break, I will let you know in our Instagram account, which is at XTC Zeus Gaming, so you can check that as well and follow to never miss out on any update on that channel as well. So I think we are ready to go with our weekend structure setup. Once again, I would like to show the assists as well. So we don't have any assists at the moment. We are keeping it completely manual, and that will help us the best to improve our race pace. So let's just straight away get into the practice session. It will be a 1-hour practice session. We will be doing most of the time as it is, but if needed, we might need to fast track the session if we are going to take some break or something. So stay tuned, enjoy the racing. We are definitely going to be getting a lot faster on this challenger series, so don't forget to follow this challenger series all the way to the end with me, and yeah, hopefully you will get to see a good progress from our end. Yeah, video check is done. We are going to start our practice session with few laps on the hard set of tires. So that's how I usually go into the practice session. So I start on the hard set of tires, put around 6-7 hot laps, not a race sim straight away. A race sim I like to do on the set of medium tires and a set of soft tires, just to check how soft tires are going to degrade. I think Austria is a circuit which does not create that much of a problem on the tire management, but it can definitely be very tricky when it comes to the race to manage the tires. So we would like to do a long stint on medium tires as well. We will go with a high set of fuel for the hard tire setup. Wings are 24-21. We're using 75-40. Okay, I think we need to increase the wing angles and reduce this just to get that high top speed on this track. Let's just take a risky setup just to start. 2015 should be fine. Yeah, this looks good, reducing a bit of front ride height. And we will take the maximum tire pressure to get that biggest advantage on the straight line speed. Not a lot of corners, it's just 10 corners on the track. Should be quite easy to drive around this. We have a lot of practice on this particular track, but still, this is just for practice, so we will try to get as much data as possible from these sessions and try to analyze it towards the end of the stream, where we will look back onto our timing sheets and the other things. So let's go for our outlap. So it will be a quick outlap, I guess. So just changing the ERS setting on the NFT. So this setup is quite new for us, so we might feel some kind of tire lockups or traction loss, and I am assuming that is going to happen somewhere around the track, but let's see. Tires are pretty cold at the moment. We need to heat them up as quickly as possible. I will take couple of laps just to get those tires in the operating window, and then we will start pushing on to the flying laps. So let's go. Only 2 people on the track at the moment, me and Liam Lawson. Others are going to start the session a bit late than us. So once again, we are not going to push on this lap, we will be pushing on the next lap. Just warming up those tires and feeling the grip on the track at the moment. Nothing more than that. So that's how I usually go into the session. I don't straight away go into the soft tires. I think the AI on this game straight away goes with the soft tires for the first laps. And then they start putting in, I think, medium tires. I have not seen hard tires being used by the AI on this game. I'm not sure if they use it or not, or maybe they will be using for some other sections. I'm not sure. I think we are reaching to that operating window. All the tires are turning to green now. We are going to be ready by this end of this lap to go on our first flying lap. Just went a bit wide there. So let's go. Bit of wide there. Facing troubles in braking, so we might need to tweak our setup a bit. It's just learning the car at the moment on the first flying laps, so we are not able to push much on this lap once again. A little bit of trouble into the hard braking zones on this track. invalidate that lap. That wasn't what we would have wanted, but we would have got to first position nonetheless. Oh, Austria is a quite pretty easy circuit, I would say. So we are just recharging our battery for the next flying lap. This round we will do like for more couple of flying laps because we have we do have 5 laps of fuel, so we will be able to do a couple of more laps. But yeah, let's go. So we are going to be ready on the end of this lap as well for another flying lap. Okay, we are struggling a little bit with understeer and feeling of the end of each corner, so that we need to figure out in our setup. So there are other people on the track as well at the moment. Little bit cautious through that exit of turn 3. Come on, get out of my way, man. Once again. Due to that dirty air that we faced from Lawson, we just lost that lap. And a big lockup, we couldn't turn our car. So, we'll be going once again towards the end of this lap. Take 3 on our first attempt. Let's hope we don't get impeded in this lap. That was a better exit of the turn number 1. Off we go to turn number 3. Turn 2 is basically a flat out corner. It shouldn't even be called a corner in my opinion, but yeah. It's called turn 2. A good, I would say an average exit of turn 3. Off we go off turn 4. We are being cautious at the moment. We don't know what the limit of the car might be. And I don't want to invalidate another lap. Just want to put one lap on the yeah. So we are P1 with a comfortable margin, I would say. This is a pretty simple track for me, to be honest. I have a lot of practice on this track. I used to do like long runs as well, a full race as well on this track. I think we are going to get another chance at this lap, because we have 2.5 liters of fuel still left. Here we go. For another lap, this will be our final lap before we pit. Another decent exit, not too much of for time loss, I would say no, 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 no. That's what happens. That's what happens. We had
This will have a major impact on performance unless you opt for a new one.
we need to take an escape route out of here. Oh, we just missed on Russell out there. That would have been really close. But it's time to pick.
Right, let's have
We need to tweak our setup a bit. We are struggling a lot with understeer at the moment. We need to find that balance between our wings and. Alright, there is no point in pushing the car. Such a bad condition of doing. No, no, no. Yeah. It's fine. We can speed in the pit lane when we are doing just practice. But yeah, we have completed our first run with a time of 107.2 on a set of hard tires. I wouldn't say it was completely good run. We are still struggling with our setup, so we need to figure that out. Once that is done, I think we will be in a much better position to compete in the front.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
car repairs have set us back a little.
Alright, I think this is a break time. We are not going to go on the track at the moment because there are 8 people on the track already. We just can look into the
Forecast looking good for this
fixing
session.
of our
Dry
setup.
weather all the way.
So, we are basically struggling with a lot of understeer. I think we can tweak our setup a bit towards this front wing. Let's keep a 8 difference. Differential, I would say, is still fine. Let's try with 25, 41, 19, this should be fine. Let's just increase this, and I would like to keep this as it is. I think tire pressures are still fine. Let's have a little bit of increase in the height as well. Let's see if we are going to get a good lap on this. I would like to go on the same set of hard tires just to check if we are facing a lot of understeer. We were facing that before. I'm not sure if we will face it again with this setup, but yeah, that's what we are going to do. We are just going to figure out our own setups to get this car running and so on. So we have done maximum number of laps. I think that's what we need. We are going to do maximum number of laps. I think there are 8 people. I think we can go for. Let's check. I'll just reduce the fuel level a bit. I don't need so much of fuel. I just need 5 laps. Yeah, 5 laps should be fine. So we can have couple of attempts on the same used set of tires. We have just made some setup changes and this reduce the fuel level to go on the same set of tires to try out if we are still facing the understeer issue. Let's figure out what we can do. Let me keep this 100. So we did 6 laps and we had somewhere around 24% of tire wear, right? Okay, so we are struggling on the left. Don't want to get these guys onto a I was thinking of doing a career mode, but in career mode, yeah, the cars will not be equal performance. I need to practice on equal performance. Don't want to practice on realistic performance because that's not going to be there in any of the tournaments. So basically, if we want to practice it correctly, I don't think we should use the realistic performance cars, right? So that's why I didn't choose to get into the career mode. We will be choosing our tracks according to the track profile. So we will be choosing all the types of different tracks like
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
we will be having Silverstone, we will be having Belgium, we will do practice on some street circuits as well. Not Monaco obviously because it's not a track where people usually do sim racing, so that we can skip. But we will be doing it on Singapore. Las Vegas is also one of my favorite tracks, so I'll be doing some practice session on that as well. So yeah, let's see how much these tires still got. We'll be pushing it to the end. Let's see how much we have got in the setup now. It was an okay exit of turn 1. Turn 2 flat out. Turn 3, this is where we had crashed just before. But we got a decent exit this time. Again, this is a 30% tire wear, so we won't be having that much grip at the moment, but still we'll try to figure out how much lap time we are able to pull out of this. What are you doing, man? Come on. So we struggled once again with an understeer. Bearman just didn't give us, like, he did give us space, but he shouldn't have come back like that. Now our wing is broken once again and we will be going into the pits
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken
just to
some minor
get that
damage.
repair. But I feel now the setup is a little bit better. I didn't feel that much of an understeer through turn 3 and 4. Maybe that's turn 5. 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, 8, 9. Okay, I am missing one of the turns somewhere, but yeah. All in all, this is the issue that we're facing at the moment. We were facing understeer on our first run. We tried fixing that and went on again, but we crushed with Oliver Bearman. And yeah, once again we are in the pits. We are not going to use that hard anymore. We are going to go on a set of soft tires just to see the grip on the fastest tire
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the
in
car.
F1 to find out how much can we achieve from this session. So let's go. Going to take 5 minutes break before going on to the track. I think there must be people. Okay, we have a little bit of clear track. Maybe we should just go straight away. So there is an improvement for Gabriel Bortolito, which is 107.1, beating our time by almost 800s. I think in time trials I had done a lap of 104.3, I guess. So that should easily be achievable, and I'm not sure if that is going to be enough for pole or not. But yeah, we will see that once we get to qualifying. So yeah, I think let's go onto the track with the soft set of tires. I didn't change the fuel level, so I'm keeping a 4 kg fuel, which will go for 6 kg fuel, which will go for 4 laps. Oh, the race engineer doesn't stop speaking, does he?
Make sure you're smooth with the controls to prevent the weight transfer from becoming too violent. Okay, so we're top of the speed trap, 323.6 kilometers per hour. The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button and you can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
Ready? Let's go.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
Alright, so we are gonna go for our first Coliseum run, I would say. Not exactly Coliseum, that we will be doing towards the end of the session, but yeah, we can call this as a semi-Coliseum because we are taking a little bit more fuel than we would have liked for the quali session. But still, it will show us the pace of the car and help us improve our setup a bit more, I feel. Still not confident to exit off turn 3 at the moment, but yeah, we will keep pushing on and try to get as much as possible from the track. So let's see how much can we gain from here. I think it will be a big gain. Should be around 1.5 seconds, I would say. I will try to get that, but yeah, I think everyone is on the soft set of tires at the moment, whoever is out on track. So here we go.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Okay, not a good exit. Get out of my way, man. Come on!
So carcass temperature and
We are
surface
messing up
temperature.
that final corner a lot,
They're both inside a
to be
normal
honest.
operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
data
yeah.
open and get a feel for how
I
to
think our
control
setup
things.
is too hectic on the tires at the moment. We might need to look into that.
You're nearly out of
Yeah,
fuel.
2 laps is
Almost
fine.
out of fuel. You need
We are
to
going
keep
to do
moving
another
for 2
push laps with the same soft set of tires so that we will know if we can do couple of runs or not. Let's see.
Right, in this lap, please. Box this lap. When driving with the pit assist
Okay, so
disabled,
we
you'll
are
need to
going
be
to get a
mindful of
bit
your
of
speed
a
when entering the pit lane.
slipstream from our
If you hit a
teammate
line
here.
too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
Let's see if that helps us. What the hell was that? That was a scary moment. You took there. Alright, we got a little bit of improvement there. We're going to pit in this lap and
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits
now I
at the
just
end of
need to
this
figure
lap.
out one thing. How we are going to update the setup. Maybe just a little bit of differential shift shall help us, but it's all about, it doesn't look it's the tire
Box this lap,
pressure,
please. Box this
temperature.
lap.
And temperatures were also staying within the operating window. Not sure what is the problem. Oh, come on, man. It was an unfortunate. Oh. I think we made a big mistake there.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
This was not what I was expecting. But we are going to restart this session. I think there it was Jimmy and Nelly was coming from behind us, and we just missed it
Okay,
completely.
let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
I'm just going to go ahead into the session around 30-minute mark so that I don't waste too much time on practice and we do get our race data for today. So let's see. That was unfortunate. I didn't mean to do that. It was a mistake. Yeah, we would have got at least a 5 or 10 place penalty there. For sure. It was nothing less than bird. I almost killed Antonelli and myself there. Shouldn't have happened, but yeah, that's what practice session is for. see when people are coming back and we'll just go right then. Okay, 7 people on track, 6 people. Yeah, that should be it. This should be fine. Once again we'll go into our race setup. I don't know if I have another race setup or not. Let's see. I might have another race setup here. Let's see what this setup is all about. So this was fine. This is also almost fine. We were using almost the same setup. Not much difference. Here I think we were 9 and this was 15-16. Okay. Never mind. So we were using a different setup up till now, but yeah, I found out my actual setup. So let's try to push the car. No.
Don't push the car just yet. Track is still green.
Track is green, but the time has passed, so I can definitely push right away without wasting any time. What is this race engineering, man? What are you doing to me? That is so stupid. This way. This feels much better. Now we are going to be able to push on a much harder rate. I feel we are going to be somewhere around 104.7s or 105.0s straight away. What do you think, guys? If you think so, let's try to get that. Definitely we would love to have that. Here we go. For our first attempt. I feel that would be a purple sector nonetheless. Yeah. Little bit of movement in there, still no worries. Let's see how much we can extract from the final 2 corners. Not much, I guess. Still not confident enough. We have a big improvement coming in the turn 3. We had a bit of a lock up here. Then we are going to get a big improvement of the exit of turn 5. I guess this is turn 4. Let's count. Turn 5, turn 6, is this turn 7? I'm not sure. If it's, then it's turn 7. This is how we should enter into the pits, which we were not doing before. Much more confident on the setup now, because this is the setup which we use for our league races. So definitely this is a much better setup than we're not far from there. I was going to do the exact same things. I was going to change the differential a bit. I guess that was the only thing which is different on the in this. I think differential also was the same. I think only the major difference was somewhere around soft anti-roll bars. So if that would have been there, yeah, we are going to go for another lap. I just want to try out some things. So not changing the wings here, not even changing the tire pressure. Maybe tire pressure I can change when I go for the race simulation, which we will do after this lap right away.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. There we go.
And after these two
Okay, that's all the checks
flying laps
complete, we're ready
on
to go.
the soft set of tires, we'll be doing a final race simulation on the medium set of tires, which are the favorite set of tires apparently for the esports racers as well. Now I don't want to waste any of my tires right here, so I'm just gonna take this outlap really slowly. We don't want to crash into internally once again. We have done that in the last attempt itself. You don't need to wait here, mate. Just go ahead and put your lap. Don't just bother waiting for me right now. I am on a soft hot lap at the moment, and here we go. Another Coliseum. I hope we don't get impeded by Antonelli there. Once again, a decent exit of turn 1.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
That was a really good lap. We are P1 once again. We can go into the pits. I don't think anyone is going to pit this time right now in this session. We had a bit of yeah. I think the tire degradation is also on the same level.
We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate.
Would you just shut up?
Try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
Guys, I need help. How do we silence this race engineer? They talk too much, man, in the practice session. I don't know why. They keep speaking with us regarding the NFTs multiple times. That too, not only one time. They will do that multiple times and keep irritating you.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Alright, I think this is it with our Coliseum. we will be doing race simulation on a set of medium tires. Just going to see how much we are able to manage with our tire degradation. I think around 7 laps. We will be taking a high fuel for this. I usually take a lot of fuel for this, just so that I get a real feel of what I can have in the real race, right? So we will increase the off throttle differential as well by 1 point. Tire pressure we are still going to keep as it is, and yeah, I think we are ready with our tires, race setup. Yeah, I don't mind that. We are 1 second faster than all the other people on the track. I'm not sure why 110 AI is so slow in practice session. So Oscar PST has done the maximum number of laps. I think he is doing, let's shoot that as well. Let's go to the race director, let's go to the lap times. I think he has been doing a race simulation all the way from the start, and he has done 14 laps on the set of medium tires. I don't think he has pitted ever, but somewhere around here he got a fast lap, that is 108.94, and then he got consistent laps. I think here he did 4 laps and then 10 consecutive laps. That is a great tire management, to be honest. 108.4, 108.6, 108.8, 109.0 to again 0, again 2, 3, 8 and 6. I think this is what we would like to have. Oh, okay, he has used 3 different set of tires. Let's see. I can't see when he has pitted actually. Let's see what Charles Leclerc has been doing. Charles Leclerc has done multiple laps. Once again, he has done 9 laps on the set of medium tires. So that should be it. I think this is where we lie. We would like to have somewhere around 10 laps of run. Let's do a 10 lap run. Let's do a consecutive 10 lap run, and let's try to get the best possible lap times out of this. We will not be using DRS. We will not be using, we will only be using ERS at the moment for a race win, just to see how much tire deg we get if we have a raw pace and we will be leading the race somewhere around, or we get some clean air. I don't want to use any DRS at the moment, as well as the ERS. I would like to save these tires as much as possible to the outlap. Well, this is going to be a very slow outlap. To save that much bit of a tire, and we'll straight away start pushing. Yeah, you can go, bro. I think Bortoletta is also on a race simulation. I feel everyone right now should be on a race simulation on those medium compound of tires. Let's see how much we can get from these tires. Alright, we are in the temperature window, operating window of our tires, and we can start pushing. And once again, no DRS, only ERS, and we start our race off the line. We are in that era. Gabriel got a little at the moment. I don't think he will let us go anywhere, so we might have to use some DRS on our next straight so that we get past him somehow. That is overtake simulation right there. And we deploy all of our battery to stay ahead. Another lap invalidated. That's not what we want to do, to be honest, but it's fine. We just want some lap time. Okay, we are in a good rate of tire degradation at the moment. Just a bit of lock-up that will hurt our tires a bit. We just want smooth inputs. So basically the race pace depends all on how you manage the tires, how you are maintaining the ERS levels, how you are trying to not mess up the tires a lot. So this is our first representative lap. I think we are still pushing a lot on these tires. We're almost depleted our battery entirely. So in the next sector I am going to be saving the battery, not going to deploy anything here through turns 5, 6, 7. And we recharge our battery to a significant level through those slow corners. I think this is lap number 5. Need to figure out a way to not lock up. Actually, to not have that traction loss at the exit of turn 3. We are entering fine, but exit is where we are struggling the most. think we are doing pretty stable laps at the moment. This is where I'm struggling the most to get that power back on. Like, actually, at the moment, I'm not even struggling, I'm just less confident of my throttle input because it's either too slow or I'm facing a lot of wheel spin on the exit. You need to figure that out. Don't have much of a battery. We used a lot through that final sector and the exit here. Little bit of void of turn 6 there. We are just going to recharge our battery out of the final 2 corners to deploy it then on the next straight. Okay, so now we are into 109s, I think. This was lap number 8. And now the tires also should be, yeah. So by lap 8, the tires are depleted to 40% of tire wear. Doing a lot with understeer at the moment. Now we have started to lose a lot of time. We are coming towards the end of our sprint. Up really bad. So this is where we are going to struggle a lot. I think we should shift the front bias to prevent that front locking of the exit of turn 3. Once again we are locking up a lot. At least we got a better exit, so we didn't lose a lot of time compared to our previous lap, but still this is not what we want. I think this is lap number 10. Come on. Suddenly got a good lap. So we do have the tires. It's just that we are struggling a lot with the tire wear at the moment. I think it's gone beyond 55% now. So that means the tire should be dead by now. This will be our final lap before we close this practice session and we will have our final qualifying session. Alright, that's it. I think this should be it for our race data at the moment.
Okay, we can take
So
you.
let's just get into
Okay, we can
the
take you
pits
this lap.
and close off this session. We would check our final timings that we were able to do in this race simulation. I think we still must be having some little bit of fuel. So we have 4 laps of fuel. I think we did somewhere around 11 or 12 laps on these tires. I do think 12 laps is still not too good to do on a set of medium tires. We would have loved to do around 15 laps and then 21 laps for the hard tires. It's going to be a 36 lap race. So that's how it should go. Around 15 laps on the medium set of tires and 21 laps on the hard set of tires. Then that turns out to be a one-stopper race.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
So we are just going to analyze our lap times before we close off the practice session. So we were around 108.2s at the start of the session. These 2 laps, I think we were having Bortolito in front of us, so these 2 are fine. Then we got the 107.8 as our fastest lap. After that, 0.3, 0.6, 0.2 once again, 0.9, we started losing around lap 9 and 10. So the number of laps that we did, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we did 11 laps, but we had a huge tire degradation. That means we are facing a lot of issues with the front tires. I think it's an overheating issue. Must be an overheating issue that we might need to fix by the setup. So we will just go into the setup once again, just tweak a little bit of things and see if we are able to find the best lap time as well as the
High up in the mountains, here in Spielberg.
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
best amount of tire degradation. So I don't think this will impact anything. Hmm. Okay, So camber I anyway can't change. Maybe I can change soft enduro the cost of initial responsiveness. I don't think this is also going to change. Soft springs absorb bumps more effectively. There are no bumps on the track.
Circuit's clear at the moment. We're good to go.
I don't think there is anything we can do
Okay,
apart
the
from
circuit's clear at the moment.
just
We're good
trying
to
to
go.
save as much tires as possible. Yeah. So we will go out with our first set of soft tires. We have fixed our setup for the race. We have not made too many changes. I
Standing
think
by.
none of the changes. Only thing we changed is the fuel level. Yeah, nothing changed apart from that. Whoever is joining in, welcome to the stream. We are doing a practice session around the Red Bull Ring in Austria. As our first day of the 30-day challenger. We already did a 1 hour long practice session before starting the qualifying session. We are finally into the qualifying. We are going to do 3 flying laps. Maybe not 3 if we are able to put a great time before only. We will not be even going into the final quali lap. Just keep it as it is. 104.7 is the time to beat. Let's see how much we can gain from there. That was a great exit of first corner. I felt really good. Yeah. Feeling confident on the second corner as well. Actually, that's the third corner. When will these people stop impeding? Stupid.
Mind that front wing. He's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
That's just frustrating, man. What the hell was that? It was such a good lap we were having. We would have been surely been on provisional pole with this. Then these people. What the fuck is this AI? This is so frustrating. Every time this happens. That's why I never leave out on track when there is even a little bit of traffic. Even one person will impede you on this stupid game. Not sure what the hell is the problem with this AI. That was clearly an impeding. We were definitely ahead of, we were definitely on a push lap. Broke our wing as well. I hope he gets a penalty. No, he doesn't. He will not get. Why would he get a
Car
penalty?
repairs have set us
That
back a
shit.
little.
Stupid.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Anyway, let's see how many people are there. I can't go. How many of them are on the? Okay. Okay, this is done. And Liam Lawson is coming into the pits. Charles Leclerc should also be coming into the pits, I suppose. Yeah. So I think we should go. All of them should be pitting by the end of this lap. So we might have a
Okay, guys, everyone be aware.
clean track ahead of us to put that final lap. That turn 1 felt so good to me today. I've never done such a good turn one, to be honest. Felt right. Turn 3, I suppose it could have been a bit better. I was kind of a fractionally late on turning, but apart from that, still it was going really good. We would have had a pole position here and over. But no, this AI decides to fuck up every fucking time. Every fucking time.
And we've been pushed down to P20.
No, that wasn't as good as what we did on our first run. Never mind. Hugging that inside line. Okay, we need to have a massive final sector. And we are in P3 at the moment. Just 3 tenths behind Max Verstappen's timing of P1. I think we know where we need to get that, where we need to put the car for that pole position. But yeah, this is where we are going to gain those 3 tenths definitely. I think we missed an apex here as well. Yeah, this was. Yeah, we're coming in.
Fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty.
Now we are just going to take a little bit of break till we have 8 minutes on the clock to start our final qualifying run at Austrian Grand Prix. It is almost 12 o'clock right now, so I'm not sure if we will be able to finish up our race today or not, but we will definitely be completing the
car setting screen on your multi-function display will allow you to change various settings as you
qualifying,
Setting screen on your
and then we
multi-function
might
display will allow you to
be.
change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD
Yeah,
button.
so what
You can
we
then
were saying
navigate up
was
and down
we
to the
will
setting
be
you want
trying to,
change.
we might not be able to get time to finish the race today as it's already 12 o'clock, but we will be completing the qualifying session and then closing in the
And best lap so far, 1 minute 05.0.
Okay, our best lap so far, 1 minute 05.0. Okay, with 20th in the speed trap, 326.7 kilometers per hour.
So we are still waiting for the final. I think we put our new tires on that. On for our final lap, we will be going around 2.5 minutes of time. And not before that. We don't need to go before that. It's a short track. We don't need to go as quickly as these guys. Once again, these guys are stupid of another level. They will just go along sticking with each other. They will not leave each other enough space to go full push. They will just be staying within 2 or 3 car lengths between each other, and then they will be basically will be just towing each other to finish the lap. See, that is the only gap they are putting. They don't want to put a lot bigger gap. They will put a small gap to go on with the time, and this on this lap no one will be improving other than Charles Leclerc. But that's why we leave a little bit late than the AI guys. We didn't want to risk anything, so they are just going along with each other. I think this, at least on this lap, they are going fine, I would say. This is not too close to each other. But on some of the laps, they are. I just laugh at them every time they put on a qualifying lap. At least the last qualifying lap. For other laps, at least it's like they go separately. But for that final lap, oh, we just have 1 minute. We will also have to push a lot to start that lap. Come on. I don't want to miss on that, or we are going to look a little bit of stupid at the moment. I think we should be reaching there in time. Yeah, we should be reaching there in time. We'll just see a little bit of tire trims, not to overheat the tires by pushing earlier on. And with 15 minutes to go, we cross the line to go with our final lap in this qualifying session. Look at that. That's what I was talking about. We gained this much in our first run as well. Didn't gain much there, but still it's a good exit. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Come on, 104.4, man. That's what we wanted. Let's go.
You've got pole position.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main
Yeah.
live and
We beat Max Verstappen's pole time by.
We'll be live and
Oof,
uninterrupted for the
that
Grand Prix
was
tomorrow,
close.
so make sure you join us
We
then.
definitely were struggling a lot with our with the second sector. We need to improve that a lot, definitely. But still, we had that pace beneath us through the first and I guess final sector as well. Let's see the lap times. So 104.4. We improved around 1.5 tenths in second sector. We improved around almost, is it 2 tenths? Almost 2 tenths in the first sector alone, then 1.5 tenths in the second sector, and the final sector. That is where we improved the most. We were pushing like crazy. Let's see what Max Verstappen did. First sector, I think this is where he lost the most amount of time. Then I think the second sector is his best, and I think third sector is also comparable. Yeah. So in the third sector it was comparable, but the second sector is where he was able to improve, and that's what we felt as well. We could have got a lap time of somewhere around 104.3, I would say, or maybe 2 as well, if we were able to improve a bit further. But still, it was a good time. I think this is how the race will be lining up. We won't be doing the race at the moment. We'll be doing it tomorrow once we start the second session of our challenges series. Either we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. We will have to do it at night only. So we will be doing the race session tomorrow night. Maybe we can start a little bit early or extend it further, because we will be having the World Cup semi-final as well coming in. I think it's the first match is between Argentina. No, it's France versus Spain. So tomorrow we will be watching the France versus Spain match as well, which is at 12:30. So we will have time till then. We might start bit early to complete the Austrian Grand Prix, and then we will shift to the next track. Stay tuned for the updates regarding what will be the next track for tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for joining in. This was day 1 of our 30-day challenger series to improve our racecraft and lap timings. So thanks for joining in once again. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel at Zeus F1 Gaming. We bring to you a lot of F1 related content and a lot of excitement through our YouTube streams and Instagram reels. So don't forget to check out our Instagram channel as well, and drop a follow and check out all our earlier posts that we have been doing to. Yeah, I think that is enough said, and we would be closing this stream right after, I think, 2 minutes after closing in this session. We will be doing the race session tomorrow before the second track in day 2. So yeah, thanks for joining in, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye bye, ciao, have a good night, and yeah, have a peaceful sleep.